Welcome to episode 4 in my series from Cambodia. In my previous episodes, I was exploring the city of Kampot and the beautiful nature in the surrounding area. In this video, I've moved down to the quiet beachside ghost town of Kep. I'm going to give you my first impressions of this place as I cruise around on my motorbike trying to figure out what this place is all about. Welcome to Kep. I just arrived to town this afternoon and I checked into the Bungalow Resort, a quaint little hillside resort right next to Kep National Park. Not only does this place have amazing views, but it also has a beautiful garden walkway in between all the cute little bungalows. This place also boasts the largest swimming pool in all of Kep. As well, there are two types of bungalows here. They've got their basic brick, concrete ones with AC, and they've got the basic wooden structures with a fan and mosquito net. This is my bungalow. Come check it out. After having a look around, the resort organized a motorbike rental for me and I went exploring the city. As it was nearly sunset, I rode down to the West Beach to see what was going on. The first thing I noticed was all the open land. There were no resorts, there was nothing going on, no restaurants, and this amazing view of the sunset. I thought something was odd there, but it looked like there was a bit of road work and perhaps this construction was a sign of things to come in the future. I took a few photos and decided to head to the South Beach about a kilometer away at the main village. Before I left the area, I stumbled upon a night market selling various foods and delectables. And along the beach road, there was a row of restaurants, mostly selling seafood. And, as I found out, the specialty here is crab. Heading down the main road along the South Beach, there's another few blocks all lit up with street food vendors, and people hanging out, eating, and socializing on the beach. With a storm rolling in, I decided to head back to the resort before I had to deal with rain on the bike. As I rode back to my resort, I felt as if I was missing something. I still didn't find what the main attraction was here. There was a lot of food vendors and a beach, but there was really no bars or nightclubs or restaurants playing music, and there was nowhere specific that people were gathering. So, off to get some rest in my little bungalow as I planned to explore Kep National Park in the morning. Alright, we're on our way into Kep National Park. Let's see what we can see. The first place I came across was the Led Zepp Cafe, and it looked like a great place to hang out with great views, and it was popular with the tourists and locals. And just a great place to enjoy the shade of a tropical jungle with the snakes, monkeys, and other beasts. All right, we're on our way through the national park here in Kep, and I just wanted to stop and let you hear the sound of the cicada. All right, we parked the bike, and now we're doing a little hike through the jungle here. Hopefully we're gonna reach a viewpoint tower. So I'm not sure how far it is, but this is the path. Looks like a well-marked path. Hopefully it's not too far away. I hear some people up ahead, so maybe that's a good sign. Oh, well, looks like the tower is right here. Not too much of a jaunt at all. I guess the hardest part will be climbing the stairs, since there's no elevator. All right. Up we go. The views from the tower were amazing. And what caught my eye the most was how lush and green everything was. However, aside from the tower and the Led Zepp Cafe, there was only a couple of Instagram photo spots, a few overgrown trails for hiking, and that was it. The park exit was on the other side of Kep, so I went back down to explore the rest of the city. The Kep Provincial Government Office had a small little park out front with many interesting statues, which I started to notice was a common theme around the city. This place was a hangout for the youth in the evening to come and play their music and chill out. Kep Beach was a good size and fairly well maintained. It was south facing, and I can't say the water was crystal clear aqua blue, but there were still many people swimming and enjoying the water. At the main intersection of the beach and the highway to Kampot was an array of hammock shacks where people could rent out for the day. Behind them were several small guest houses and restaurants, and perhaps this was the best place to stay for backpackers and hammock seekers. So I've been driving around Kep here, trying to get a feeling of what makes people thrive here. What do people do? And the vibe that I'm picking up is that people come to Kep to chill out. And it's exactly what I needed, and I'm going to spend the afternoon chilling out in a hammock by the beach. Just a few meters off the beach, something caught my eye. An old abandoned building standing tall looking out into the sea. So I went to have a closer look. This old mansion looked to be over 100 years old and abandoned for some time. And then there was another across the road, and another. I realized then that I knew nothing about Kep before I got here, and it was time to do a little research. It turns out in the early 1900s, France was a protectorate of Cambodia and built these grand villas for the French elite to vacation here. When France pulled out during World War II, this place was a ghost town and slowly taken over by wealthy Cambodians in the 50s and the 60s, until of course the Khmer Rouge came through in the 1970s and destroyed this place. Kep stood for everything the Khmer Rouge despised, and 1/3 of the entire population was killed. Well, if you're interested in opening up your own business here in Cambodia, here's the opportunity right there, for sale. I think I'm starting to understand this place. A combination where history meets the new age. This place was starting to grow on me. My first impression was that there was nothing to do here, but then I realized that that's what makes this place so appealing. A place to come and do nothing. An escape from the busy day-to-day work life, and somewhere where you can find peace and tranquility. So, as I ride around on my last morning in this seaside city, I decided to give this hidden oasis 2 thumbs up. Starting off the day right with a nice drip coffee here in Kep. Now that's coffee. Well, this is my final morning exploring the amazing city of Kep, Cambodia. An interesting mixture of centuries-old abandoned buildings to new upscale resorts being built in the city. Quite an interesting mixture. Behind me you can see the island of Phu Quoc, Vietnam, an island where I was just a year ago and made a video about that too. If you haven't seen that video, click the link up here. Anyways, that's it for this video, folks. Thanks for watching. If you like this video of Kep, please hit the like button down below and leave a comment if you'd like to visit here one day. If you'd like to support this channel further, scan this QR code here with your phone or click the link in the description below and you can buy me a coffee. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss my next video. And as always, remember, wherever you are and wherever you go with the flow.